over 2,700 CVEs found, at least one that is currently on the Known Exploitability Vulnerability Catalog. This video, we're going to dive in, going to use EMBA to do static analysis on an IP camera firmware, dive into the results, and then stick around and make sure you hit like and subscribe, because in the next video, we're going to take what we found and exploit it.
So one of the issues that I've been running into in the past couple days when I've extracted some camera firmware, IP camera firmware, I'm actually trying to run EMBA on it, but come to find out that it's being recognized as just merely data. It's not in any proper format, any magic bytes that aren't being recognized. And so in this instance, I've had to use binwalk to extract, and we'll be using the EMBA on the squashfs folder. So we have TAC ME, and we're going to go ahead and run binwalk on it, and we're going to extract all these different files from it, and going to eventually point the EMBA to the squashfs root directory. So we have this. Let's just go ahead and dive in just to ensure that we have it. And one of the things we're going to go ahead and take a look here is the squashfs root folder. So we do have it all good, and we're going to point EMBA because we're going to be running a static analysis on this. So let's go ahead and clear the screen here. I'm going to move into my EMBA folder. I'm going to run EMBA, and we're going to give it the TECF, and it's going to be basically we're pointing it to squash root fs, and let's just, there we go. We're going to log it to pretty much the same directory, cameras, and let's do logs static, and we're going to use TECS because we want to use relative paths, and it's just a cleaner output. So if we go ahead and hit enter, we should be seeing some good vibes, so to speak. So far so good. And with all of this running here, it's going to take a little bit, take a few hours. So I'm going to hit pause. We'll come back and we will check in on what we came up with within this binary that we could look at for potential vulnerabilities or stuff that we can take advantage of. Alrighty, and now we are actually back after just about an hour and 30 minutes total that allowed the tool to run. And what we got here is the output that we can easily take a look at here. So let's take a look here. One of the interesting things that I'm going to point out here is going to be this. There's many different things that you can take a look at, but the major things that I wanted to point out here is going to be this. Where is it? There we go. F17. I was looking for C for some reason, but it's actually this. We're going to be catting this CVE bin tool to see what the output is. I should have done it from the top, but nonetheless, we're showing you what is produced and output. And as you can see here, there's quite a few items, and I ended up breaking it down and going to summarize this basically. But the scan software The Linux kernel version, which is, we see here, 4.9.129, had 2,732 CVEs associated with it, and 61 of them have known exploits. BusyBox had 16 associated with it, Host APD 23, but some of the notable exceptions and what I took a look here for, let's look for ones that we can actively exploit. Sorry, we need to grep first. Exploit. And this will find the CVEs that have known exploits. The one that I'm going to look at in the next video is this CVE 2024-1086. We're going to take a look at it because it's a severe vulnerability, had a CVSS score of 7.8, a exploit prediction scoring system score of 81%, and it's actually listed in the CISA Known Exploited Vulnerabilities catalog, indicating it's actively exploited in the wild. So make sure to join next video because we are going to be discussing this one, seeing how we can actually take advantage of it, and it being in the KEV catalog makes it interesting. So what we see here is that EMBA gave us a lot of output. I went through the most interesting stuff was in the CVE stuff, but we can check basically deep password searches, deep key searches. This does it all for you. This will go in, check it, and then produce output for you based upon that. So make sure to hit like and subscribe, because in the next video we're going to be exploring CVE 2024-1086. Thank you, and see you in the next video.